And alright, hello everybody, it is Puzzer here, and welcome to Just a Random Thing. We are going to be, recording kind of something behind whatever. Um, so as you, or most of you know, that I record off of a laptop. It's a pretty decent laptop. It does good for what it is. It's like a dual core, 4 gigs of RAM. So it's pretty decent, but the graphics card and stuff like that's not. Um, could do better. But so here is the website I have loaded up. It's the Fry's Electronics thing, and yeah. So when I started recording it, and it was in a bad, crappy encoding. It was only in the 300s, which I could show you now. This is at 750. I should be recording in full range. So that's that. So I already picked up that RAM because it was cheaper. To my right here, I have all of the stuff I've looked up earlier. So I had DDR3, 8 gigabytes of RAM. And I bought selected two of them to be purchased, and it was $119 in total. It was $59.99 each. So $120, that's not great. But for this 80 bucks, that saves me $40. So I can upgrade some of the other stuff I have. Like I have a decent graphics card, but I want one that's a little bit better. I have a MSI 970 gaming AM3 Plus motherboard here. It's not too bad. Um, so here you go. There's all that stuff. So I'll let you do that. So now what? Um, now what made me choose this is not only the processor compatibility, but all the possibilities. Yeah, I think there's just kind of stuff behind it. So you get to control your fan speeds in here, which will be really nice and useful. Let's see here. Alright. Anyways, we can come down here. Look at this. So it comes with 4 DIMM slots, which is your RAM slots. Here's the cores it can support. Alright, so I'm saying that I'm probably going to get that one, but I may get that one. And there's a big reason why. We'll look up the 6 core though. But this is just insane. Let's see here, what does that say? Alright. So that's that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the tower. But I do want to look at other ones, so this will be me just kind of browsing through and looking on stuff. Cases. So, I don't know if you already catched on, but it was a AMD processor is what I'm going to be using. But as I was scrolling down, the one that caught my eye let's see if I can see it here. Why did you just go back up? Actually, it's right here. Well, thank you. It's a pretty expensive case, but there's a big reason why. So, what makes this case so unique is it will automatically control the temperature. You get to set the temperature of where you want your computer to be at, and if it's above that, these vents on the top will open up and it has fans on the top and it will start spinning up, cooling down your computer. And once it hits below that temperature, it will lower all the ventilation and it'll go in like this quiet mode. So you can go ahead and read that for a second. And I'm moving on, so just pause the video. Now what this does is you get to control the fan speeds. It's really, really cool. Yeah. And I think I did pick up a blue LED fan, which is completely unnecessary, because seeing how much cooling this is going to have, but I have a fan in my old desktop I could probably use. But yeah, look at this. Your USB 3.0, 2.0, your microphone, head jack, your... Okay, why would you ever want to reset? Okay, I was about to say, why would you ever want to reset your hard drive? There's the different settings, your temperature of your computer or your CPU. I mean, it really is just a nice little um, case. Now, it is pretty big, and I don't really like the water cooling stuff, but these right here is what's going to be also useful. It will help organize all of your cords, so it's not really messy. These are pretty useful. What it is it goes on your hard drive, and it just like screws on and snaps into place, basically. And then you push that side right there. It might be both, but the ones I've used was just a thing. But you do that, and you'll pull out the hard drive, and you'll be fine. And apparently that comes with SATA power and data. Yeah, so it just really anti-vibration and noise absorbing, sanction, whatever that is. It comes with cable ties, guide apparently, bolts put in your stuff, CPU 12-volt extension cable, and there you go. Now it doesn't really show you the back, so that's what's gonna make me scared. Is that this won't, yeah, it doesn't let you click those apparently. Alright, so we have, oh, I didn't add that to the cart. Yeah, so the total to everything on my side is 688 and or $688.91. Not too bad for a computer, but I believe we can get it lower. And this all depends on what we wanted to do. Now I looked at a hard drive. It's 4 terabytes for $170. That's good, but I don't ever think I'm gonna use 4 terabytes unless I plan on using this forever and ever. And to be more specific, it is none of those. However, why is this one the better one? 1 terabyte SATA, 6 gigabytes, 5,400 RPM, 7,200 RPM, 32 megabytes of cache, 16 megabytes of cache. Maybe because it's smaller. Now, everybody likes a solid state drive, and I have no idea why. think I might pick up that one. But let's look at some of these other ones. So for $79 or $80, I can get a terabyte. But up here for $70, I can get a terabyte. Even 60. So I'm gonna go with this one. Boom. Because I mean, 4 gigs is good and all, but I just don't think that's gonna be too worth it. So I'm gonna have to cough here, and I don't want to cough in your ear. Alright, so next thing, we're going to need power supply. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do some typing here. Antec VP 450F 150 watts. Alright, so let's just search up that, see if we can get away with it. Yep, that's the one. So this one's pretty nice because it will have pretty much an anti-everything, is how I should put it. Or protection. So overvolt current protection, overvolt over current, over volt, under voltage, short circuit, overpower, over temperature, surge, and inrush protection. Very good. Yeah, so it doesn't say what it comes with, but it's gonna work. Next thing we're going to need is a processor, which for some reason it's actually not on here. What is this? So my bad, this will probably be about $700. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I just now realized. That is because I was trying to look for one that I wanted to use. So, the one I was going to use, and might still use, is this one right here. Now, one that I was looking at was this one, which is a octa-core. I'm going to be doing research and comparisons about these two. But this one will be insanely fast. I mean, it will be pretty quick. And then this quad core will be about your average, if not way above average, because it has DirectX 12 ready. So, yeah, I think this is the one I'm going to go with. But I want to look at the, is there 6 core? AMD. Might just have to look in here. Number of cores. Oh, no, you were up there. Get back up there. Now there's a 6 core. Now this should be the one that's in between. There we go. I'm gonna go with the higher one. It literally is what's it? $10 more than the quad core. How long is this even going for? It's been 14 minutes of me shopping. Great. And what we're going to do is we're going to take. Oh, we just want that information. Does the Control V come with a fan? Huh. Alright, let's go check the other processors, but this one might be what I will use just because it's actually kind of a nice processor from looking at it. Now, again, the one I'm wanting to get, 3.4. I didn't even say how many cores this one has, but $150, I'm not really wanting to do that. This was the one I was wanting to use. Wraith cooler. Huh. Alright, we're gonna have to look at that because I will need a processor cooler. The AMD FX. No, we just want this information. Thank you, AMD. And I swear I am not sponsored by them. I'm just some teenager off the internet. Don't trust me with anything. Okay. So, best laugh ever. I have. Now you might be asking why I'm not looking at monitors and um, mouses and keyboards, and that's because I already have them. Oh no. AMD processor cooler? AMD processor cooler. Cooler, let's go. Okay. Jeez. Now. Yeah, so I will be looking at graphics cards here, and actually, probably right now. So, that's actually everything that's pretty much necessary. I don't have a wireless card because I can probably do Ethernet. If not, I can just order one. It'd be fine. So the total price, it's $564 for this computer. Just making sure we have the hard drive. Oh no, we don't even have a graphics card. So the one I have, it's not the best, which I'll actually search up here. It's the MSI GeForce 210. I'm curious. Let's look at the Amazon reviews. Wow. You're shameful, Fries. You're very shameful right now. Actually, no, that's not bad. They're wanting, so you're just looking at that screen. Fries is wanting $35 for it, and Amazon only wants, does it even say buy new from $21. So people are actually saying this is pretty good. Alright, uh-huh. Right, so as from looking at it, it's a pretty decent buy. But I feel like we can get pretty intensive here. Graphic. Actually, we're going to need a wireless card, which wireless adapter. Oh my gosh. There we go. So I can get a wireless card here for just a couple of bucks. Adapter, wireless PCI. What is the one I'm looking at? Dual band and yeah. Again, now we're up to 20 minutes of me just sitting here. But yeah, if I ever do get this computer, I will show you me building it because I actually enjoy building these computers. I think this one might be our best bet. So let's go ahead and throw that in the cart. I like how I just throw in the cart, so it's probably going to be a decent one. And I'm hoping it's going to be a decent one. Linux. Let's see here. Wireless. No Bluetooth, which, I mean, you don't really need Bluetooth on a desktop. So I take it, you just plug it in. And it just kind of, does its thing. Alright, so next thing we're going to have to look at is graphics card. Yeah, I'm going to spend $300 on that. So this is the one I was talking about earlier. So it's going to be okay. I think the one I did choose was like $198 or something like that. Okay. Now, why am I looking at computers? I want to be looking at graphics cards. Jim might just need to peek over at Best Buy for a minute. Look at those. Okay, so there's going to be billions of computers. So I'm going to click PC components because those are going to be more important than me looking at these computers. So, why? I mean, good job, Asus, but holy crap, that is an expensive graphics card. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to have to take a minute over at bestbuy.com. Now, I wonder if it still has it all loaded in. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you my old computer that I was going to get. And I guess it's not loaded. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Don't mind my other bookmarks. It's just random things. Cart. Does it still have all my stuff? Probably not. My cart is empty, of course. Graphics card. Boom. I'm sorry for all this smacking. That's me eating gum. I know, it's bad. But, it's gum. 4 coupons available. Woo. So, no thanks. Go away. This one I was thinking about getting. It might be 740. This one I might go after. I think I have that sitting in the other room. Alright. This one actually would be pretty good. I don't really care what the color is. That could be pink for all I care and I'll still get it. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the reviews. I'm going to go ahead and copy the name here. Search it up. Dash black, I mean it could be yellow. So, and switch. And learn the hard way, don't press down on the arrow keys while looking at this. Alright, yeah. My game's right at medium, high, Far Cry 4, Battlefield 4. So, okay. I work straight for basic computer operations and even casual gaming. So it's a okay graphics card apparently to all the reviews, but it's not the best graphics card, so you're definitely on the plate though for being looked at. I mean, $379. I mean, I did it. So that's 99, and then that's $100 more dollars. My gosh. 170 for that. Let's see if I could find another pretty cheap one. And they don't have it anyways. Oh, nope, they do. And I'd get it for 60 bucks. Let's go ahead and I'm going to look at the pricing. Because I want to be under about $650, $675. We're wanting kind of a serious thing. So we can only... Okay, let's go for under 725. Because, yeah. 500, oh my gosh, super clocked. Ew. I mean, I'm just kind of wanting something simple. I might go for those AMD though. $1,000, really? This just gets disappointing. Like, I found a $10,000 desktop the other day. It's just not worth it. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. So, I'm probably going to cut this at like 35 minutes or something like that. It was the AMDs down here. And Insignia No. Let's see. No, is it not on this page? AMD rated. There we go. Just gonna search up for that because we don't necessarily need the color. So this will put me about $700. There we go. Right. Yep. Now this should be a pretty good graphics card. Don't you go to sleep on me. I'm still using it. DDR5. Holy crap. 4K support. Alright, so definitely gonna throw it onto my cart. Definitely. So, final price $734. Now, the one I have over here, let me go get the quad core processor real quick because I know $688 is not gonna really be the actual price. It might be more accurate and around to the $734 that it has. Quad core. Alright. And the total price of my other computer that I was building is $808. So here we did pretty good. We ended up saving $70. So why can't I? Oh. So shipping's not available for most of my stuff, or part of it. So Best Buy, I could probably order off of there. Um, yeah, so but that's really gonna be it. I'm probably gonna find different things that could be shipped. So I'm just gonna look up graphics cards that are pretty cheap, and then I'll put in the description of the final product of what I found. So that is it that I have to show you. Again, 1 TB of storage, a CPU cooler, and it's not saying I really need one. It'd probably be a better thing, so that way I don't burn it up, and very protective um, power supply, a quad core with DirectX 12. Look it up, and it's really good for virtualizing, so I can actually make this in like an octa-core or something like that. 18 gigs of RAM, so, or 16. I could probably get 32, make or break it. So, oh, limit one per household. Alright, so there we go. A good motherboard, good case that will do ventilation, and a antenna. So that is all that I have to show. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.